I'm 100 years old, and I never ended up in a nursing home. Not because I was lucky, not because I was tougher than everyone else, but because I made a quiet decision early on. I would not let my world slowly close in on me. And if you're honest with yourself, maybe yours already is. You go out less than you used to. You lean on others a little more. You delay the things that once felt simple. You tell yourself, I'll take care of it later. That's how it begins. A nursing home doesn't start with an emergency. It starts with small, almost invisible surrenders. Most people don't even notice they're losing their independence until it's already gone. I've seen it happen up close to people I cared about deeply. People who thought they had more time. People who believed their independence would always be there. But it doesn't stay forever. It fades quietly until one day someone else is making choices about your life. So I made a promise to myself. A simple daily code. 5 small habits that kept me right here, in my own home, in my own chair, with my name still on the mailbox. And I'm going to share them with you now, because if you wait until you need them, it will already be too late. Habit number 1, I stepped outside every single day. No excuses, even when I didn't feel like it, even when my body ached, even when I had nowhere important to be. Because staying inside, that's how people slowly disappear. It starts harmlessly. You skip a walk because you're tired. You cancel plans because of the weather. You tell yourself tomorrow. And little by little, the outside world stops feeling like it belongs to you. Your legs lose strength, your confidence fades, your world shrinks, until one day, leaving your home feels impossible. And that's when other people begin stepping in, making decisions you used to make for yourself. I watched it happen to my neighbor Martha. Every morning she used to walk to the corner store. Then it became once a week, then once a month, then not at all. Within 2 years, she was no longer living in her home, not because she wanted to leave, but because she couldn't stay. So I made it non-negotiable. If I could stand, I would step outside. Not far, not fast, just enough to remind my body and the world that I was still here. Independence doesn't stay by accident. You keep it by moving, by showing up before it slips away. Habit number 2, I spoke to someone every single day, out loud. Not through a screen, not a message, not a quick tap on a photo, a real voice, a real exchange. Because silence, that's where people begin to fade. After my husband passed, the house became unbearably quiet. No footsteps, no small questions. No one grumbling about the weather. Just silence. And silence has a way of whispering lies, that you don't matter anymore, that you're no longer needed, that your life has already passed you by. And when you start believing that, you stop showing up. So I made a rule. Every day, I had to speak to someone. Anyone, a cashier, a neighbor, a stranger walking their dog. Because the day your voice disappears is the day you begin to feel invisible. Loneliness doesn't just ache in your heart. It wears down your body. It slows your mind. It makes everything heavier. People don't always end up in nursing homes because of illness. Sometimes it's because no one is left who truly hears them. So I kept my voice alive, one conversation at a time. Habit number 3, I kept making my own decisions, even the small ones. What time I woke up, what I ate, where I went, how I spent my money. Because the moment you stop deciding, someone else quietly steps in and starts deciding for you. And once that shift happens, it's incredibly hard to take your life back. I saw it with my older brother. At first, people were just helping, choosing meals, organizing appointments, making things easier, but slowly they started choosing everything. He went from living his life to being managed. Eventually, they moved him somewhere for his own good, and he didn't resist. He didn't argue. By then, he didn't even know how. Independence doesn't vanish overnight. It's handed away, one small decision at a time. So I held on to mine, even when it was inconvenient, even when it would have been easier to let someone else take over. Because easy is tempting, and easy is often where freedom quietly slips away. If you want to stay in your own home, you have to remain the author of your life, not just a passenger. Habit number 4, I prepared for the day I wouldn't feel strong anymore. Not out of fear, out of honesty. Aging doesn't wait for permission. It doesn't arrive when you feel ready. It takes a little at a time, your balance, your strength, your memory, until one day, something that used to be effortless isn't anymore. Most people avoid thinking about it. They delay the conversations. They ignore the paperwork. They resist making changes. And then one fall, one hospital visit, one difficult season makes all the decisions for them. I refused to let a crisis decide how my story would end. So while I was still strong, I made my home safer. I organized my finances. I wrote down what mattered to me and what didn't. Not because I was giving up, because I was protecting the woman I would become. Freedom doesn't disappear only because of weakness. Sometimes it disappears because we failed to prepare. If you want to stay in your own home, you have to think ahead before life forces you to. Habit number 5, I made sure I was still needed. Not in some grand, world-changing way, just needed by someone. Because the moment you feel unnecessary, something inside you begins to let go. You stop caring for yourself. You stop planning. You stop fighting to remain independent. I saw it happen to a man on my street after his wife passed. No one depended on him anymore. No one noticed if he stayed inside all day. Within a year, he looked decades older. Within 2, he was gone from that home. Not because his body gave out first, but because his sense of purpose did. So I made a promise to myself, as long as someone needs me, I will keep showing up. I read to children at the library. I send birthday cards. I water my neighbor's plants when she visits her daughter. Small things, but small things give you a reason to rise in the morning. Independence isn't held together by strength alone. It's held together by purpose, because when your life still matters to someone, you fight to stay in it. I'm 100 years old. I wake up in my own bed. I walk through my own kitchen. I sit in a chair filled with memories of my life. Not because I was stronger than everyone else, but because I refused to fade away before my time. Independence isn't something you keep by chance. It's something you protect every single day. One walk, one conversation, one decision, one act of preparation, one reason to get up. That's all it takes. Small things, done consistently, that keep your life from quietly shrinking. One day you will be older than you are now. Your body will slow down. Your circle may grow smaller. The world may begin to close in. And in that moment, you will either still be standing in your own home or wishing you had fought a little harder to stay there. So don't wait for fear to push you into action. Start protecting your independence now while it still belongs to you. Because a nursing home doesn't begin the day you move in. It begins the day you stop living like your freedom matters.